Hey, what's going on, guys? So for those who don't know, my name is Connor. I do social media marketing and e-commerce, and I'm also around a lot of business people. Okay, and I've seen a pattern between those who succeed and those who fail. And I'm not talking people that are a lot smarter. I'm not talking about people that have less capabilities or less time. I'm talking about people that are in the exact same environment that are failing to notice this simple pattern. And if you can take 5 minutes to watch this, I can get my point across. If not, then go ahead and watch the next cat video or political video and enjoy your day. Alright guys, so let's get started, okay? So, I don't know if the camera's gonna flip it, but it should say current right here. This is your current situation, and then this is your desired situation, obviously. And then, obviously, you don't know how to get from point A to point B. Like, that's your life goal, probably, to get from your current self to your desired self. Okay, so what I'm here to talk about is how to get from point A to point B. Doesn't matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter if you're in business, doesn't matter if you're in sports or you just got a job, or it doesn't matter. It's just how you're going to get to your desired self as long as you're willing to do what it takes. Okay, so let me start off with an analogy, okay? So I noticed this person that I was around a lot. I actually mentored him a bit, okay? And he was always the annoying person. He would always ask a bunch of questions and everything, but I was always professional and I always answered them, responded. And I actually ended up meeting him recently, and it was like a week after I started teaching him. No, not a week. Oh, a year after I started teaching them. And then he was around a lot of people, and then I noticed people were asking him questions. And I started talking to him, assuming he was going to be like the same person, same annoying person, but I just wanted to be nice. And then I noticed, like, this is a whole different person. He wasn't annoying at all. He knew what he was talking about, and he just wasn't the same person as he was before. And as humans, what we don't really understand is that to get from your current self to your desired self, you have to change as a person. Okay? A lot of people get it confused as you're this person, and then as you get closer to your goal, like as you change as a person, then the results are going to come. No, as you are right now, you have to go and you have to be that person. Okay, imagine yourself in a year. If everything goes right, what you're like in a year. Okay, imagine his habits or her habits and exactly what they're doing with their time in their day. Because it all comes down to time management and the sacrifices you're willing to make. Okay, so you need to be. So let's say it's business, for example. Let's say it's business. Okay, right now you're scared to make phone calls. You're scared to ask for mentors. You're scared for all that. And then you look at yourself in a year, or your hero, which should be yourself in a year or two or a certain amount of time, and you need to be exactly like them. If you're scared of phone calls and talking to people and you're looking at your hero, are they scared of that? No, they're a completely different person. And this is the person you have to mold into be. You have to be this person. It doesn't work like this, where if once as you change, you get the results. No, you start right here, and then as you go right here, then it goes up. It doesn't go up until you're the person that you're trying to be. Results come over time. But as long as you're acting as the person that you're aspiring to be and absolutely spending all your time with those habits that you know you would be like if you had all the success, then that's how you're going to change ultimately. And you have to realize that. All right, and then one more thing I want to go over is this is your memory right here. Okay, I don't know, hopefully it does flip. But this is your memory right here, okay? It starts off really high, and unless it's something really, really, really important in your life, it's going to go down over time. Like, you can't tell me what you were eating for breakfast 2 weeks ago. Like you don't remember that unless it's in a really important part of your brain. And a lot of times if you do set goals, you actually do achieve these goals, but you just don't remember actually setting them. Okay? So I want to show you this. These are the results. Over time, you're gonna slowly get these goals. And as I realized this process right here, I started to realize a lot of things that I made goals of before, I completely forgot about, but now I remember them, and I was like, damn, like, I'm fucking glad that I set this goal. And then what I want to show you is, if it's like this, how come right here, this is when you forget it? This right here. You see that right there? This is when people forget about the goals. Right before they're about to get the results. They're this close, but they decide, shit, I didn't set the goal, I need to give up, I need to try something else. But they don't. You have to realize that once you realize that you're not going to remember all the goals you set, Once you set goals or you start doing something, you probably set a goal at the beginning and you want to keep going. Keep going. You have to stay consistent. Consistency and discipline is what's going to get you to your goals. That's the only way. And as millennials, we're used to having everything handed to us. Like Amazon, we could have something in 2 days. On our phone, we want to talk to someone, you can call them in 2 seconds. We're used to having everything like right away, and that's why there's a lot of trouble with success. And that's why this generation is going to end up a lot less successful as the other generations, like baby boomers and all that. Okay, because they didn't get everything right away, and we do. So once you realize this and you figure out how to stay patient with yourself and your goals, you're going to be a lot more successful. Alright guys, so that's pretty much all I have, and if you got anything out of this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. I'm going to be responding to all of those, and yeah, I appreciate all you guys watching this. Hopefully you got something out of it, and have a good day.
Line around the corner, line them up the block and over. Sometimes I even stop the smoking.